There was a report that a man was pulled alive who was under the rubble for 2 weeks. Is that confirmed? Is that possible even?
I saw the man today. I talked to his doctors today as well. The right answer is no one knows for sure. Certainly the man says that. The family seems to confirm that. The doctors did some tests on him and really couldn't tell for sure whether it all fit together. I can tell you he looked pretty good. We know from previous survival stories like that, people who are buried for that long tend to lose a lot of weight. There was a story about a man who got lost in the Sahara Desert. Joy, 8 days he went without water. He lost 33 pounds and needed 14 liters of fluid to just rehydrate him.
Wow.
This man wasn't in that bad a shape, but certainly there have been cases around the world where people have survived that long after an earthquake or some other natural disaster.
That is an amazing story, truly, to hear that someone could survive that long. But a lot of people are sleeping outside now. Why are they sleeping outside? Are they afraid that the buildings will fall in the aftershock?
No question about it. And this was something that was a little unexpected. I mean, obviously a lot of people dealing with physical trauma still. But imagine the emotional trauma. You were already really frightened by what happened with the earthquake. But then more than 50 aftershocks have occurred over the last 2 weeks. And every time one of those occurs, Joy, people go screaming out of buildings. They're frightened. They think the same thing's going to happen again. And even people who have their homes still standing and livable, they still prefer to just stay outside. In fact, we met families like that set up tents in their driveway, in their front yard, because they just can't bear the idea of possibly living through that again. That's going to raise some real issues about post-traumatic stress, incidentally, in the months and years to come.
Really. And I was reading also that there were some riots for food. I saw some some skirmishes and things in the news. What do you know about that?
Well, it's yes, there have been some incidents where people have been trying to get food, and at times the crowd became more unruly than I guess people would have liked, and pepper spray was used, for example, I heard. I can tell you, Joy, I've been here for 2 weeks. I've seen a lot of these sorts of lines form, and I can tell you honestly, more often than not, people waiting in tight lines, no pushing, no shoving, no armed guards. Sort of sitting in that blistering heat, waiting for water. Sometimes the first water they've received in 5 or 6 days. Look, if if I hadn't had food or water for over a week, I'd want that for myself and my family as well. So you can imagine some of the behavior, but it hasn't turned to some of the mob violence that people have